All right. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you're keeping well. Greetings, some rainy, wet, miserable, overcast London. I think that's all I need to say about that. We have the game of our lives today, guys, and if the weather keeps up like this, it's going to be very demanding conditions, very demanding conditions. All right, John, what's going on, man? I thought you were gone off YouTube. I thought you weren't coming back on. That was the word on the street anyway, right? That you weren't going to be coming back on. I thought you weren't going to be on YouTube anymore. Kickoff is in the afternoon now. Kickoff is in the afternoon. 5:30 at Stamford Bridge. Yeah. So it's 5:30 p.m. at Stamford Bridge. I'm wearing my Arsenal jersey, as you can see, John. So yeah, I don't know if you still a member on my channel or not. Are you still actually paid membership? But yeah, let me know. And like I said, I thought you weren't going to be coming back on a YouTube. Yeah, I thought you were done with that. But guys, listen, it's a massive game today. Yeah, but like I said, the weather conditions here in London are absolutely shocking. Rain. Well, I wouldn't say rain like I've ever seen before because I'm Irish. That would be a lie, but it's crazy right now. The rain is just absolutely nuts out there. So yeah, it's very testing conditions, very trying conditions. And it's going to be a tough one, no doubt. It's going to be a tough... It's going to be a tough game, no doubt. People change their minds. They do, John. Exactly. But your message seemed very, you know what I mean? That's it for me. It's done. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like, anyway. Your message seemed very final, is the word I would use. But yeah, I'm happy for you, man. People change their minds. So what do you think the result is going to be today? What do you think the result is going to be in today's match? All right. Predictions, guys. That's what I'm all about. My own prediction? I think it's going to be a very, very hard game. Look, like I said, the weather conditions are shocking right now. That's going to have a big influence on the game. We're up against Chelsea at the Bridge. I think they're going to make it a tough game. I think it's going to be a tough one. Yeah, what can I say? I think it's going to be a real challenge. But are you still a member on my 2-2 all draw? Something tells me that. Yeah, I agree with that. I'd actually agree with that. I think it's going to be a score draw. Could be 2-2, could be 1-1. But I'd agree with that. We're away from home. Chelsea have a lot of quality. They have a lot of quality. And of course, they have a very good manager in Pochettino. But Chelsea have a lot of quality. And let's not forget that, yeah. Like, I was going through their squad last night. When I got home from work, I got home very late from work yesterday. But I was going through the squad. And of course, I was tagging it in this video when I did the background for this video. They have a lot of good quality players. I mean, and that cannot be denied. I don't think Reece James is going to play. I think 2 of their new signings are also not going to play. But I'd expect Modric to feature. Look, they have a lot of good players. They have a lot of good players. They also have Cole Palmer, who I think is the same Cole Palmer that scored against us in the Community Shield for Manchester City. So they have Cole Palmer. Look, they have a lot of good quality players. They have a good manager. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm not saying Mikel Arteta is not a good manager, but they have a very good coach. So it's going to be trying. It's going to be a test. And we have to be up for it. We're at the Bridge. We're in their backyard. And they're going to put us under a lot of pressure. Let's be honest about that. That's where it's going to go. The Premier League table at the moment, as you know, guys, had the international break, and now we're back. Of course, the table remains the same. We're second in the table behind Spurs, of course, on goal difference. Well, not on goal difference, but they've scored more goals than us. We've conceded less. The goal difference is exactly the same. We've got 20 points from 8 games. That's included 6 wins, 2 draws, no losses. We scored 16, conceded 6. We have a goal difference of 10. Exactly the same as Spurs. Exactly the same stats almost. Except that they've scored 2 more, we've conceded 2 less. Exactly the same apart from that. So we're ball up the top of the table on 20 points. Then come City on 18, Liverpool on 17, Villa 16, Brighton on 16. Then come the Hearts, decent season. Then come Newcastle, Palace, and United. And then come Chelsea. So Chelsea are in 11th, guys. All right. They've won 2 of the last 5, lost 2, and drawn 1 on 11 points. Yeah. 8 games, 3 wins, 3 losses. But this is going to be a tough game, make no doubt about it. And we have to turn up. Otherwise, we get turned over. It's as simple as that. It's going to be a tough one. Spurs playing Fulham, is it? But yeah, I think your prediction could come true, John. I think your prediction. Only time will tell. You never know what is going to happen in football until the day of the game. Exactly, man. So are you still a member on my channel? Or are you not a member? Have you still got your membership on my channel? Or is that cancelled? Bit of a slow stream, guys, but like it's very early in the morning. I mean, I kind of want to get off work a little bit earlier today because I want to meet up and talk to someone. So, geez, but the way the weather is right now, nightmare stuff. Premier League match at risk of being postponed after heavy flooding caused by Storm Babbitt. And which game would that be? There has been heavy rain across the country over the past 24 hours. Yep. There might be some games postponed, guys, because of the heavy rain. Yeah, Nottingham Forest against Luton might be postponed up in Nottingham, yeah. There's been a lot of rain falling in Nottingham, which has caused a lot of flooding. They might have to postpone that game, the Nottingham Forest Luton game, just because of the amount of rain. Yeah. It's been torrential downpour. My membership is going to run out. Don't worry about it, man. If you can't, you can't. Yeah, don't worry about it, John. If you can, you can. You can't, you can't. Don't worry about that, yeah, man. Because it costs you money at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's costing you money, John, so don't worry about it. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Don't worry about that. But what do you think is going to happen in today's game? I mean, we said that it could be a score draw, but I mean, it's an interesting one. I mean, this is a very, very interesting. This is a very, very interesting game. It's going to be a real test of the team, you know. We're heading into their backyard, and they have something to prove. You know. Like I said, they have a quality team. They have a quality squad. They have a quality manager. It hasn't been happening for them. I'm not going to lie. There have been signs of improvement, but it hasn't been really happening for them. But now they have a chance to right all those wrongs. And we're going up against it, though. We're going up against it, no doubt. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting game. We'll have to see how it turns out, yeah. But they definitely they have a point to prove. And we're in their backyard. It's going to be an interesting one. All right. Premier League news. Liverpool versus Everton. Jurgen Klopp couldn't be less interested in Derby record. Jamie Carragher issues Arsenal Liverpool with savage Premier League title warning as worrying Man City prediction. Yeah, look, man. Best Premier League stadiums ranked based on atmosphere and price per point, and it's not good news for Arsenal. What a surprise. Sheffield United's football stadium is the best in the Premier League, a poll found. Cost of a point, quality, the food and atmosphere ratings. Yeah, Sheffield United fans create a raucous atmosphere despite their team failing to win in the Premier League so far this season. Yeah, you need to win the games though, lads. You know what I mean? You need to win a game. £3 for a beer. Wow, £3 for a beer is very cheap. Now I know why a lot of people go outside of London now. The 168-year-old venue came ahead of new grounds such as the 63,000-seater Tottenham Stadium. Well, that makes sense. Bottom of the league was West Ham's 80,000 capacity London Stadium. $6.30 for a pint. Man United are playing them on Saturday night, guys. Well, I don't think Sheffield United are going to start winning straight away with the visit of United. But you never know. They're yet to win this season, but yeah, they have the thing. Yeah, Arsenal, we're not in the top 10 anyway, guys. That's for sure. They don't mention us then. Arsenal are in the bottom three. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, man. Arsenal's expensive. UK is due to get a storm at some point, so keep a lookout on the news if I were you. Yeah, it's already here, John. But it's not going to be as bad as what hit Scotland or Ireland, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's alright, man. I wouldn't worry too much about that, you know. Living in London is actually okay, you know, because of the transport links and this and that. In London, it's manageable to get around. But in other places in the country, of course, you can become bogged down and trapped as such. But in London, the transport links are good. Tottenham tell fans not to bring inflammatory flags to the Premier League match against Fulham on Monday. What is that about? Tottenham tell fans not to bring inflammatory flags to the Premier League match against Fulham on Monday. Spurs tell fans ahead of Fulham a football match is not an appropriate arena to display flags of any political or religious affiliation or anything that could possibly be considered inflammatory. These can include national flags during times of political conflicts, campaigns, or issues. What do they think? Going to be flags about Israel and Palestine, is it? John Hand worried about the storm. I wouldn't be too worried about that, John. I know you're not in London, but in London it's fine. Not a problem. You know what I mean? Storm will pass over. Then we can continue on living. Alright, let's check the sports. Let's get on it. Right, I want to stay at Arsenal for as long as I can. Alright. So the game's on today, guys. The match is on, yeah, featuring Liverpool hosting Everton at 12:30. Brentford are hosting Burnley at 3 o'clock. Now, you must understand, guys, that there's adverse weather conditions around the UK. So some of these games, like the Nottingham Forest Luton Town match, Nottingham Forest holding Luton Town at the City Stadium, could be cancelled. Liverpool Everton, Brentford Burnley, Bournemouth Wolves, Forest Luton, Man City Brighton, Newcastle hosting Palace, Chelsea, of course, hosting Arsenal, guys, is the big one for us Arsenal fans. Sheffield United against Man United later at 8 p.m. Villa against West Ham tomorrow at 4:30, and on Monday, Spurs are hosting Fulham. So, it is what it is, guys. But let's see what we can do with these games. Yes, they're the games for today, basically. Thank you anyway, John, for tuning into the stream. Yeah, thank you for all your comments, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Two people watching. Welcome along, guys, to my live stream. I'm just checking the news there, guys. Premier League predictions. There we go, guys. Brighton to wobble, Man City. Arsenal savage defence, too stubborn for Chelsea. I'm sure Chelsea will have something to say about that, guys. I'd always be a little bit apprehensive going into these away games. It's just the way I am. I'll be a bit apprehensive going into these games. It's going to be a challenge for us. The weather's absolutely shocking out there, guys. Liverpool v Everton, Saturday at 12:30. Everton's non-penalty expected goals return is higher than Liverpool this season and Man City's. The quality of chances Everton have created has equated to 14.9 worth of non-penalty expected goals. It's the third highest in the Premier League. Everton have not won in the last 25 visits to Anfield in front of fans since a 1-0 win in 1999. We can be confident of them posing an attacking threat. They're going to lose. They're not going to beat Liverpool at Anfield. They have a good manager, yeah. Sean Dyche, I get it. He's a good coach. But they're not going to beat them, obviously. All right, Scott. Jesus, you're still alive, Scott. I wasn't sure. That's a terrible thing to say, yeah, I know. Scott, you're still alive, man. I wasn't, I was doubting it. Yeah, New Zealand, I know you're not from New Zealand, Scott, but don't talk to me about New Zealand, man. They beat the Irish, you know what I mean? They beat the Irish, man. We lost, you know what I mean? New Zealand beat us in the rugby by the best Irish team we ever had. 24-28 was the final score, man. We lost by 4 points. Very disappointing, I have to say, as an Irishman. You know, that was the best team we ever had, Scott. And New Zealand beat us. And yesterday they destroyed Argentina. So hopefully today South Africa will beat England and everything will be right in the world. You know what I mean? Football fan view. 1-0 to the Arsenal, COIG. Am I going to the game? No, I don't have any tickets. I'm not a season ticket holder. I don't have any tickets for the games. Sometimes I can get an odd ticket, but I'm working. Yeah, I'm working. I'm working all weekend, and I'm working the next, I don't know how many days. You're still here, you, Scott? Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I wasn't sure, to be honest. You didn't watch it. Scott, you need to live a little, man. Seriously. You need to live it, Scott. Watch some rugby, you know? Watch a man's game. No sissies like in football. You know what I mean? Rugby is a man's game. Straight up. Call me sexist. Do you know what I mean? Guilty as charged. Rugby's a man's game. So get a bit of rugby into your way. Like a breath of fresh air compared to what those sissy boys are doing out in the field. Just look at drum kits. You were looking at drum kits. Wow. That must have been... how are you? How are you, man? Are you good? What are your predictions for today's game? Yeah, predictions, lads. Let's get them in there. John Hand was on earlier. He's back on YouTube, even though he said he'd never be on again. He changed his mind or something like that. So Yeah, hopefully. I think it could be a score draw. I think it's going to be a tough game. I mean, if these weather conditions keep up, guys, I'm looking at the window there now, yeah, and I'm not far from Stamford Bridge, unfortunately. I'm not far from the bridge. If these weather conditions keep up, 2-0 to Chelsea, is it? All right, Scott thinks it's going to be 2-0 to Chelsea, guys. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Now, Scott thinks Arsenal are going to win 2-0, guys. I just think it's going to be a tough game for us. It's hard to predict. I think our defense is probably too strong for them now. The one thing I would say is that our defense is probably too strong for them to break down as easily as they would hope to. They have a good team. They have a good coach, but it is what it is. Guys, make sure you hit up the like in the video for me, and spread the word about my channel, yeah, because I'm trying to push towards 2K subs. Yeah, and of course, keep the comments coming. Yeah, I have no comments as such up to this point. No, we don't need a draw, please. Any win is fine by me. Yeah, of course. Gonna buy an electronic drum kit. It's nice to have money. Yeah? It's nice to have money. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. You're going to buy an electronic drum kit, yeah? I'm happy for you. I hope it all goes well, yeah? I hope it all goes well. I don't know anything about them, anything at all about drums, kits, this, that, and the other. But yeah, something nice for yourself, yeah? Have it at the home. Yeah, and you could beat your drum all day and every night, then drive the wife crazy, you know what I mean? Maybe she's going to join you, you know what I mean? You do like a duet on the drums. Maybe you play drums and she sings, you know what I mean? Maybe you could take your tour like nationwide, you know what I mean? All right, guys, just waking up here in London. I tell you, if the weather keeps up like this, I'll be swimming up the pitch. Honestly, the conditions are brutal. That's all I can say about that. I don't fancy it. Let's just say that. I don't fancy it. I think it's going to be tough on them now. The conditions are absolutely shocking. Hopefully later on when I'm going to work, it'll have calmed down a bit. Because right now it looks like the apocalypse. Halloween tomorrow, guys, is it? I know Halloween on Tuesday, but tomorrow in work we're going to put the Halloween decorations. So I'm looking forward to that. It's the only Halloween I'm going to be celebrating this year. So there you go. It is what it is, huh? It is what it is. I don't know anything about the meter, laugh out loud. Why don't you buy a guitar, man? Do you have a guitar? Why don't you buy a guitar? You know what I mean? Like an electric one, man. Or an acoustic guitar that you can kind of plug in, you know? An acoustic guitar that you can switch up. I hope you're keeping well, anyway. Let me figure out what time is it there with you. It's 9 p.m., yeah? 9 p.m. Nice to have you on the stream, anyway, man. I appreciate it. keep dropping those comments, guys, and keep smashing those likes. I'm listening to a little bit of music in the background, I'm not going to lie. I'm listening to the Pogues, Dirty Old Town. Trying to say, can't beat a bit of the Pogues. I've got Qatar's the studio building project. Must be great to have money. Why don't you set up like a little Emirates stadium as well outside in the garden, like? That would be fun, right? Setting up a little Emirates stadium out in the garden. You know what I mean? The goal and maybe a little bench where Kai Havertz could sit. We could have a little bench there for the subs, and you could sit Havertz on it. Yeah, but you should set up like a little Emirates stadium in your place. Yeah, there's some interesting games today. People think Brighton are going to cause Man City trouble. I can see that happening. And Sheffield United, guys. Sheffield United are playing Man United. You never know, yeah. You never know. They haven't a win all season either, so we'll have to see what happens there. But they haven't a win all season. Brighton to wobble Man United, or Brighton to wobble Man City. Hard to say which way that could go. I mean, City are a serious team. Sheffield United hosting Man United at 8 p.m, guys. The Chelsea-Arsenal game, the big one, is at 5:30. So I will have just started work half an hour in when that game starts. But we need a victory, let's be honest about it. I know like every game now I say that we need to win, but we need to win this one. Is Saka playing? That's a very good question. They're probably not going to give out the information. They're probably not going to give out the information until the game actually comes around. You know what I mean? But let me check Arsenal.com. There's nothing on the Premier League about it. And there's nothing on Sky Sports. Let me check. Let me get all the team news here. Let's see what's going on here. That's the big question. Is he going to play? I mean, that's going to be one of the big ones. If we win this one, guys, it'll be 4 consecutive league wins against Chelsea for the first time in our history. And would you believe it or not, guys, in those last 4 games, Chelsea have had a different manager each time. But now, of course, they have Pochettino. They have a decent enough team, Chelsea. You know what I mean? They haven't been firing, I would say. They haven't been firing as well as they would have hoped. But they've been doing all right. They spent over 400 million in the summer. They're in the bottom half of the table after 8 games, so they're not exactly setting the world on fire. But that's not to say they can't beat us. We're not unbeatable by any stretch of the imagination, yeah. So that's not to say that they can't beat us. Pochettino, I prefer tough fixtures. I think we need to win tomorrow. We respect Arsenal. They're a great team, and you know very well that Mikel is part of my family. Yeah, they say that Chelsea tend to play with a 4-3-3 shape at the moment. That's what Pochettino has stuck by. It remains to be seen if Saka, Trossard and Saliba will be fit in time for Saturday's game. Yeah. The only long-term injury victim we have, is Yuri Timber. But they're not sure will Saka, Trossard and Saliba play. Simple as that. So we'll have to see. Nothing is promised, huh? We'll have to see, guys. It's It could be that Saka won't play, but I think he's going to feature myself. But look, if he's not 100% fit, we shouldn't play him because we're going to need him for other games, and we're going to need him at full throttle. That was part of this reason we bottled it, isn't it? We just part about him. He wasn't 100% fit because we drove him into the ground. We just drove him into the ground. And that's basically it. For people watching, welcome, guys. Make sure you smash that like for me, yeah? And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, yeah? I'd appreciate it. Is Saka playing? Your guess is as good as mine, by. I hope so, but like I said, if he's not fully fit, I wouldn't risk it. You know what I mean? Because that would be a mistake. We could get found out there, you know what I mean? Looks like the rain is easing a bit. Or not. For people watching, welcome along to my stream, guys. A bit of an early one, but that's okay for Scott. Because Scott's in New Zealand, guys. You know what I mean? Scott, you need to watch the rugby, man. And today, your own country, you're playing South Africa. So, of course, we'll all be supporting South Africa, guys. Let's hope South Africa can beat England, though. Let's get that win, guys. Let's go for that W, guys. Let's take it home, man. Let's take that win home. Has Eddie had a freak accident? Eddie? Nketiah? Jeez, who cares? Hopefully. Hopefully he has, man. Let me see. Oh, it looks like Reece James is going to be playing for Chelsea, yeah. Chelsea have a lot of injuries, huh? No talk of Eddie Nketiah. I haven't heard anything about him. Since the start of last season, we have won more points from games away from home than any other side in the Premier League. We've also kept more clean sheets on the road and conceded fewer away goals than any other ever-present side during this period. Chelsea have lost 5 of their last 6 Premier League games against us. We have won our 3 Premier League away games this season by an aggregate score of 6-0. Yeah, all the stats are good for us, yeah, but I think that Chelsea can beat us at the bridge. That's all I'm saying. I think it can happen, yeah. The referee is going to be Chris Kavanagh. The 18th time he has overseen one of our matches, we've won 10 of those, including all 3 he was handed last season in the 1-0 win at Leeds, our epic 3-0, 3-2 success against Bournemouth, and the 2-0 triumph at Newcastle United. Arsenal celebrating the goal, guys. And look at Aubameyang's face. It's funny what's happened to Aubameyang. Yeah? Seriously, guys, it's actually hilarious. Game 5:30 AM. Hopefully, we are dropping Havertz off. Well, if you build a little Emirates Stadium at your house, put a bench out the back and you could sit Havertz on it. Game 5:30 AM. Hopefully, we are dropping Havertz off. That's it, might as well just drop him off and give him back, you know what I mean, as we're there, like. I hear you, man. We might as well just, you know what I mean. I don't know what's going on here, but I have a little playlist playing, and all of a sudden, ABBA started coming on. I have nothing against ABBA, but I mean, how many songs do I have to listen to from ABBA? All right, man. You like my Arsenal t-shirt, yeah? It's nice, isn't it? What do you think of my Arsenal t-shirt, guys? John Hand is back, McManus. Not taking the piss, yeah? John Hand is actually back. I asked him, was he still a member? He said he's going to renew his membership, but I told him it's okay. He doesn't have to. You know what I mean? It's costing him money. But yeah, he's back, lad. Hand is back, man. That was at 9 a.m. He's back, man. He said he was gone off YouTube for good, yeah? But then he said that everyone can change their minds. People change their minds. He's back, man. I need to keep an eye out as well for storm news. He was telling me. I need to keep an eye on it, yeah, in case London gets blown away. Yeah, you like my Arsenal t-shirt, yeah? It's nice, right? This is an old t-shirt, guys. Puma, but it's an original, as you can see from the quality, yeah? I mean, it's old, but it's still in good condition. But yeah, this is an old one, yeah? Puma. This is one of the older t-shirts from a couple of seasons ago, yeah? I'm proud of this t-shirt. Maybe if you want to send me photos of your own Arsenal t-shirts, guys, we should all be wearing our t-shirts. As you can see, Scott is forming a band, guys, over in New Zealand. He's getting a drum kit. He's got the guitar, so maybe I can join the band, yeah, because look at me, like, I mean, I look like one of the Wolf Tones. I could just slot right in. Mad night at work yesterday, guys. Don't even ask. Yeah, a Friday night. Like, I was on my way to work yesterday, and to be honest, the days just keep on rolling on at this point. And I remember being on the way to work yesterday, and I remember thinking, oh man, it's a Friday. You know what I mean? And the team we had on the shift wasn't exactly the best. And I remember thinking, damn, it's a Friday, man. You know what I mean? Women buy when they got drinking them. Women when they got drinking them, guys. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to crack them in the jaw. I get it. You know what I mean? But a few of them deserve it. Let's be honest. If they ever take it outside, and you know, won't be a bad thing. Can you play violin? Laugh out. I can play the spoons. I can play the tin whistle. I can play the tin whistle. Yeah, the Irish tin whistle. So we could play like the Irish national anthem, and I could be like this, fist closed like that. You know what I mean? For the Irish national anthem, by a great song, a great song. Puts the wind up the English every time. Am I right? Am I right, McManus? Am I right? Be honest now. McManus, be honest. Well, this is true. I changed my mind myself this morning. I was going to make a coffee, and then I changed my mind at the last minute. I made a peppermint tea and said, that's the thing. You got the coffee in one hand, you got the peppermint tea in the other. Okay, so this is the coffee hand. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Laptop acting up. I wasn't frozen. The laptop turned itself off. All right. Comedians, huh? Also, I feel a little delicate today. Birthday drinks last night. Feel a bit crap. It was your birthday. Your 50th. Congratulations, man. Happy 50th to McManus, guys. It's a milestone. To reach 50 is a milestone. Happy 50th, man. Congratulations on the big 5-0. Yeah. Dave's like that Disney film Frozen. Good movie. I like it. Congratulations on your 50th anyway, man. Big up yourself, huh? He's finally 50, guys. So congratulations to McManus. I knew you'd make it, you know what I mean? I knew you'd make it. 14 views on this video, guys. Come on now, like. I know I'm not the best YouTuber out there, guys, but 14 views, I mean, that is crap. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. Honestly, like, get with it. Get with the program, guys. So keep dropping the comments, huh? And make sure you like the video, yeah? Like the video, guys. All right? Big up yourselves. And big up to John Han for coming back, guys. He's after following his heart and he's coming back. He's back on YouTube, guys. Last season, guys, in this fixture, we won 1-0. We beat them 1-0 at the bridge. Gabriel popped up with the winner when he headed in the Saka corner. And then at the Emirates, we beat them 4-2, yeah. But at the bridge, we beat them 1-0. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. Gala reaction from Colney ahead of Chelsea trip. All right, we've got Martin Odegaard standing there. That looks good. We've got Jesus talking to Zinchenko. Man City boys, of course. We got Smith Rowe looking at the camera, wondering when he's going to play. You could see it in his face. He's like, when am I going to play? Who knows? Who knows, Emil? Who knows? Looking at a banjo. Yeah, you could be like the Wolf Tones, huh? You need to get into the Irish traditional music, Scott, because let's be honest, it's the best traditional music out there. Get some Irish traditional music, yeah? You could be like the Dubliners, the Chieftains, yeah? The Chieftains. You know what I mean? All right, Smith Rowe at training, guys. He looks like he's wondering when he's going to play next. God only knows. Martinelli, you'll be playing, son. Zinchenko, inverted. Gabriel, you'll be playing. Elneny, you can forget about it. And Havertz, Elneny and Havertz. That tells you all you need to know. But on the other side, we got Tomiyasu and Declan Rice. They'll be playing. Ben White has gone blonde, guys. Ben White's hair is blonde now. Arteta doing his thing. Smith Rowe having a crack at it. Martinelli having a crack at it. Gabriel talking to Rice. It looks like Rice is struggling to actually understand what he's saying, which wouldn't surprise me. Rice on the ball, guys, at the training ground. Bringing the ball forward. A leader as always. Yeah, they're going to be up for this Chelsea clash. Thomas Partey being put under pressure by Gabriel Jesus and Rice. Yeah, looks like they had a real hard training session, yeah. Ben White's blonde hair. Declan Rice winning the ball, guys, and going between Partey and running between Partey and Ben White. With Gabriel looking on. It looks like Odegaard, Partey, and Ben White tried to close him down, but not that easy. Ben White on the ball, beating Martinelli. Ben White looks weird, man. He's got blonde hair and like a brown beard, and he's got a skin fade. He just looks like, I don't know, Ben White looks like a French explorer or something. He looks so weird with that blonde hair. Yeah, he looks like an explorer or something. Seriously. McManus happy 50 anyway, man. Turned 50 yesterday, guys, so respect. Come on, guys. 15 views and 27 messages. That is crap. That is crap, guys. Absolutely crap. Yeah, Ben White's hair, guys. If you haven't seen it, he looks like a French explorer. Seriously, he looks like he's in Duran Duran. He looks worse than that. He looks like I know that. You're very musical today, Scott. You know what I mean? Right, let me see. His hair is white silver. Exactly, his hair is Ben White. Ben White's hair is white, guys. Mine is going a bit silver as well, but I didn't have to pay for it. It's just natural. I got some silver there naturally, you know what I mean? I have natural silver, and then it's gone patchy here as well. But it's grown back. All right, let's see. Listen to a bit of Dave Gray now, guys. His greatest hits. But it's a playlist, But he's a very good singer, yeah. I've seen him live years ago, guys. A long time ago now. But I saw him live. Impressive. He's good live, yeah. $50 views? Well, can't be bad. Can't be bad. Just time of the day, you know what I mean? Just time of the day, guys. Of course, I'm working later, so I can't really go on and stream then, unfortunately. Let me just check something quick, guys. I'm here anyway. I just keep it flowing. But let me check something quick. Three people watching. Welcome along to my live stream, guys. We're just talking about Ben White and the condition of him at training and the way he looks. Predictions for the match, guys. Big one against Chelsea today. I mean, kickoff is 5:30 p.m. at the Bridge. We're away from home. If we win this one today, we'll have 4 wins in a row against them, yeah, away from home, which is more than we've ever done. You know what I mean? So hopefully, cut my finger last night in work, guys, off a piece of glass from a broken wine glass. Oh, damn painful, man. I swear to God. Nothing worse than a glass cut, guys. Yeah, so there you go. C'est la vie. Let's go through the score predictions, guys. Score predictions against Everton. Yeah, 3-1 to Liverpool. It's Liverpool Everton, guys. I think it's going to be 3-1 to Liverpool. Bournemouth against Wolves. 1-0 to Wolves is the prediction. Man City Brighton. 1-1. Newcastle Palace. 3-3. One Manchester City Brighton. It could well be but Man City could also trash them. Newcastle Palace 3-3. Forest Luton 1-0. If it goes ahead, guys, because there's been a lot of rain falling in Nottingham. That game is under threat, guys. The 3 p.m. kickoff between Forest and Luton at the City Stadium in Nottingham, guys. That's under threat because of the weather. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Ben White's hair is white. He's doing alright for himself. He's into his looks, everyone knows that. There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? As you can see, the stream is incredible, guys. It's really exploding now. Hopefully the rain is going to ease off soon, guys. I'm not working for a while anyway, but still, if the rain eased off, it would be nice. You know what I mean? All right, all right, all right. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome to a rainy, wet southwest London. I gotta go to work in a while, guys, and I hope that rain ends. I swear to God. All right, big up to Anthony, man. How are you getting on? Yeah, big up to yourself, man. Good morning. A bit of a live stream today. I was planning on doing something else in a while before work, but I think I'm going to give that a miss because the weather is absolutely shocking, brutal. So yeah, I'm working at 5, but I'm going to be leaving at around maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. Give myself enough time to get across because, of course, Chelsea play Arsenal today, guys, and I have to go past the ground. So I don't know, will there be a diversion there? But yeah, and with the weather, could be a long one, guys. I hope Arsenal win. If not, I got to do a forfeit on my show tomorrow. What? What do you mean? I hope Arsenal win. If not, I got to do a forfeit on my show tomorrow. What are you talking about? You're not going to do any show. Explain. But yeah, Chelsea have been improving. I think it's going to be. I know I always say this, yeah, but I honestly think it's going to be a tough game. Look, our defense is much better than theirs. I mean, our defense is much, much stronger than theirs. So it's going to be hard for him to break us down now. But I think it's going to be a tough game. And I think Pochettino, he's still that good manager he always was. And they do have some decent players at the club. They do have some decent players at the club. So, you know what I mean? I've got COVID-19 jab and flu jab appointment this afternoon at 12 p.m. My doctor's. Okay, I hope that goes well for you, man. I hope that goes well for you. You probably have underlying health conditions, right? I'm not going to get into it yet. That's your personal life, but you probably have underlying health conditions, huh? If Arsenal win, the Chelsea fan wears an Arsenal top and I go eat something rank so I might puke on stream. If Arsenal win, the Chelsea fan wears an Arsenal top and I got to eat something rank. Yeah, I hope they win for you, man. I hope they win for you then, yeah, because that's going to save you. Yeah? That's going to save your bacon, Anthony, man. I hope they win for you, yeah? Because otherwise. And who did you arrange that with? Which is it just a friend of yours, or is it someone from YouTube who's actually the Chelsea fan? It's funny anyway. You're doing something for it there. Yeah, I won't be able to watch the game and all later, unfortunately, because I'm working, but I'll be keeping an eye on it, of course. It starts half an hour after I start work. So we'll see what happens. Let's get that rain calmed down anyway now, guys. Things will be good. All right, guys. So the games that are on today, it's Liverpool hosting Everton at 12:30, Brentford hosting Burnley at 3 p.m., Bournemouth hosting Wolves also at 3 p.m., Forest Luton Town at 3 p.m. That game could be postponed though, guys. It could be called off because Nottingham has had a lot of heavy rainfall there. So that game could be postponed, guys, due to adverse weather conditions. Manchester City hosting Brighton. I think Brighton are going to give them a game, yeah? They're going to test them. Newcastle hosting Palace. Chelsea, of course, Arsenal at 5:30, guys, is that kickoff. Sheffield United, Man United at 8 p.m. Tomorrow, it's Villa hosting West Ham at 4:30 and Tottenham hosting Fulham at 8 o'clock on Monday. So that game is on Monday, guys, the Spurs game. London Derby, Spurs hosting Fulham. But Anthony's after getting himself in a bit of a predicament there, guys. Let's hope he can get out of it. I don't think it's going to be easy, though. You're after getting yourself into a bit of a predicament there, Anthony, man, if you don't mind me saying. Things are going to be a little bit rough for you, I think, yeah. Rather you than me, anyway, man. Rather you than me. Seriously. Oh, Jesus. Better you than me, man. Right, let me drink some water. Anthony's after getting himself into a bit of a spot, guys. All right. Just listening to a bit of Sinead O'Connor, guys. God rest her soul, guys. Poor Sinead. The way things ended for poor Sinead. Yeah, Anthony, man, thanks for that. Yeah, if that's true, we can. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, if they're both out, then it's for the best. Yeah, they were doubts anyway. Let's be honest, they were doubts heading into the game. Maybe it's best that they come back 100% fit. Yeah, but we need to put a team out really that we can take the 3 points against Chelsea at the Bridge. Honestly, I think it's going to be a very hard game, and I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very hard game. I think it's not going to be easy for us. It's not going to be easy for us with or without them. I think it's going to be a challenge. I think they're going to be up for it, and I think they're going to be well up for it. And I think that we could get turned over. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. It's definitely going to be a tough game, no doubt about it. If they're missing, like I said, maybe it's for the best. But who's going to play then? Who are we going to have up front? I mean, you know what I mean? What are our attacking options? I mean, Saka, needless to say, he is quality. 100%. He is a fantastic player. Trossard as well. Fantastic player. Great goal scorer. Trossard is extremely hard to stop. I mean, he's electrifying. And so is Saka, but Trossard is electrifying in front of goal. I mean, with the two of them, it's definitely, yeah, we need to go out there and we need to win. But the problem is, guys, Martinelli's probably going to play, yeah, fair enough. He's very good, yeah. But who's going to play alongside him? Martinelli, Nketiah, and Havertz. I mean, which way is it going to work? I mean, who can we play up front? We don't have many options. And, like, I've been campaigning for, like, a striker, that we need to buy a striker for a long, long time. And it hasn't happened. You know what I mean? I've been campaigning for that for a long, long time, man, that we need a forward. And it just hasn't happened. We haven't got the players we need. So I don't know. Now we're a little bit stuck. And where do we go from here? It's as simple as that. Where do we actually go from here? Raya, White, Gabriel, Saliba, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Rice, Partey, Martinelli, Jesus, and Nketiah. Yeah. Look, the defense is strong enough, yeah, and the midfield is formidable. But we need to go out to score goals. You know what I mean? The team need goals. Martinelli, capable. Jesus, he has his good and his bad days. Nketiah couldn't score in a brawl. You know what I mean? Nketiah couldn't score in a brawl, guys. Seriously, he is awful. Awful player. So yeah, we're not looking good for the game, guys, if that's the case. Because like I said, you know what I mean? We need to score goals. We need to score goals. And when Saka's not fit and when Trossard's not playing, what then? You know what I mean? Who can we rely on? Of course, it's not just a forwards game, guys. The midfielders are capable of scoring, but we're light up front. If Saka doesn't play and if Trossard doesn't play, we're lacking up front. I mean, Nketiah, nothing player. Nketiah is not worthy of a starting place in the team. Yeah? I'd even go that far to say that, guys. People can have their own opinions. Yeah, they can say what they want. They can say what they like on my channel. Yeah, everyone's opinions will be respected. But Eddie Nketiah, if he starts, he's not worthy of a starting position in the team. He's not worthy of it. I'd give it to anyone but him. Even Havertz. I'd even rather say, let's play Havertz instead of him as up front. Eddie is, man, he's very bad, guys. I'm serious here. Yeah? We want to win football games. Yeah? Prove me wrong, Eddie, man. Prove me wrong. Go out now today and do something. But he won't. He's crap. Honestly, guys, he is. Oof. A lucky ricochet, is it? He might get a lucky ricochet. He is rubbish, man. Rubbish. He's not worthy of a starting position in the team. If Eddie plays, guys, we're done. It's done. He's our focal point, is it? Chelsea are just going to go like that. They're going to love it. If Eddie is the focal point, done. He's crap. Like, you could have Jesus up front, Martinelli playing off the left, but who's going to play off the right-hand side? You play Jesus as full forward, Martinelli raiding on the left, but who's going to raid on the right-hand side for us? Who's going to cause problems? Eddie Nketiah. He's not worthy of a starting position in the team. And if Arteta sticks with him, anyone but him, anyone, I don't care who, bring someone up from the youth team. I don't care. Play Havertz. I'd even say play Havertz for that X factor against Chelsea. Freak them out. If Eddie plays, done deal, guys. Eddie Nketiah couldn't score in the bottle. All right. And you paid him there, yeah? You paid him to score. He still couldn't. Useless. That's my opinion anyway. Crap. God damn it. If he plays, I swear to God, I think we're going to have to, I don't know, go on strike or something. All right, just give me 1 second, guys. I need to take a pit stop. I need to go shake hands with the unemployed. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back, guys. We got no one else that we can play, guys, instead of Nketiah. If he plays up front, I swear. It's just going to be like we're walking in, we're just going to give them what they want. Simple as. They're saying about the injury updates to Saka, Saliba, and Trossard. All right, I'm just going to go over a little highlight there, guys. And of course, that is the performance that Kanu had against Chelsea all those years ago, guys. 23 years ago now, believe it or not. Going back a long way, guys. Kanu versus Chelsea. We came from 2-0 down to win 3-2. That's all you need to know about this man. The mean machine. The destroyer. Yep. Kanu destroying Chelsea, because that's what it was. 23 years ago, that game, guys. How we could do it here today. Well, if Saliba is out as well, maybe Tommy S or Kivior centre back, but they got to bring their A game to the team. Yeah. They're the three players that are injured out. So it's Trossard, Saka, and Saliba. So if Saliba's not playing, we could lose this one. I'm being serious. We need to be at full strength against Chelsea. If we have no Saka, no Trossard, and no Saliba, no chance, in my opinion. I know Chelsea aren't setting the world on fire. They're in 11th place. I get it, but they'll have us at the bridge. It's going to be a difficult one, especially if Saliba's missing. Just watching the highlights, guys, of Kanu against Chelsea. A couple of people coming online. Yeah, you woke up, did you guys? You came out of the bed, huh? AFC always. You managed to get yourself out of bed. You managed to get yourself out of the bed, huh? Last time we played Chelsea at 5:30 kickoff, we lost 3-2 back in 2018. Don't be thinking negative, man. Don't be thinking negative. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, huh? We're going to do this. Here we go. Kanu against Chelsea, guys. What a great player. And what a great hat-trick. Hard to believe that was 23 years ago now. Kanu the man. Great game, guys. Watch the highlights, huh? You get a buzz out of it. The way he beats the keeper. The Chelsea fans behind the goal, their reaction is unreal. They're like this. Oh, classic. We will beat Chelsea, then lose to Seville. We're definitely going to lose to Seville away. Definitely. They're better than Lens. They're better than Lens. We're definitely going to lose. Thank you for the comments anyway, guys. Yeah, can you believe it? I just watching the 2-2, guys. Now he's going for can you believe it? Can you believe it is coming up, guys? Here we go. He's going to get that bad ball from Suker. And he's going to rip it. Terrible ball from Suker. Yeah, can you believe it, guys? Himself and Henri buys bigging it up. What a hat trick, guys, and what a all three goals were top notch. Like Kanu treats it like it was nothing, guys. He's the maestro. That's all there's about it. Keep the comments coming anyway, guys. I'm gonna watch it again. All right, here we go, guys. The first goal. He slipped it in. Can you remember Kanu goal against Tottenham at their ground? I actually can't, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this. All right, there he goes, guys. 2-2. He was a very tricky player, though, Kanu. I always remember that. Very tricky. Yeah, unplayable, man. What a hat trick that was, guys. I was just watching the Cano hat trick at Stamford Bridge, guys. God almighty. I swear, if I look at the players we had then, I look at what we have now. Honestly, man. That you see the hat trick, guys. That's how you do it. And the last goal, the finish. I mean, is he gonna cross it? What's he gonna do? No, but he's got one thing in his mind. Back into the roof of the net. You know what I mean? He just smashed the home. All right, let's watch the one against the one Cano against Spurs. Freaked them out even more, huh? But that hat trick against Chelsea, guys, my God, I mean, seriously. They have it on the Arsenal website there, yeah, but you need to log in, this and that, so I just watch it on YouTube. Let's go. Cano versus Tottenham. Cano with a special goal. All his goals were special, man, because he was like incredible player. Just an incredible player. Brilliant player. $19.99. Here we go. Bergkamp to Petit. Manu Petit, guys. I'm watching the one now, guys. I'm watching the goal against Tottenham. Here we go. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. The one against Spurs, guys. Oh, the brilliance. Just an amazing player, guys. That Nigeria team, they had some players in it by Meccano. What a goal. Yeah, the goal against Spurs, man. Seriously, like, I mean, yeah, the Middlesbrough goal, a cracker as well. But in fairness, like, respect to the man. Cano destroying Chelsea. That's exactly what it was. They got a right hammer. What a player he was, though, guys. But like, I remember, I'm going back a bit now. Yeah, like I'm 43 years of age, but I'm going back a bit now, guys. Like back in the day, watching that Nigeria team, for example, and the players that they had. I mean, seriously, the players that they had. Yeah, I mean, Kane was one of them, guys, but they had so many. They had JJ Okocha. So they all say loads of guys I'm probably forgetting, yeah. But yeah. What a cracker, man. And the defenders standing on the line, Anthony, right? The defenders on the line. Like you had two World Cup winners, yeah. You had Leboeuf and you had Desailly, two World Cup winners for France. You had Desai and LaBeouf. You're talking about the third goal against Chelsea, I think, had the winner, the 3-2, yeah. The hat trick goal, yeah. My God, man. And the guys that he was up against, these guys are good defenders, huh? What a goal. As soon as he got the ball out on the left, man, he had one thing on his mind. As soon as he beat the keeper, he just moved out a little bit, made the angle, and cracked it in. And the conditions, I mean, it was like the pitch was waterlogged. You know what I mean? The guy was just like, and that Nigeria team that he played with, they had some serious players, animals. That goal from Kanu when it bent round the post against Chelsea, what a goal. Yeah, man. Kanu goal at Middlesbrough. Yeah, big up everyone, man. We're taking a trip down memory lane, but it's a good trip. We're taking a trip down memory lane, guys. One second, guys. Back in a minute. I gotta take a All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call from work. I apologize. Very unprofessional, guys, but I had to take a phone call. I apologize, everybody. Arsenal Alex in the house, guys. Let's big him up. Thanks for dropping the comment as well, Alex, man. I got to work at 5, man, but I'll be heading off early today because I got to get past the bridge. I'm living on the side of Stamford Bridge, would you believe, guys? I'm living in southwest London, and of course, the big game is at 5:30. So I'm going to leave a little bit earlier, guys, just to make sure that I get through the traffic at the bridge, because it's going to be manic. It's nuts. Yeah, so I just got to get out of London, man, before that happens. You know what I mean? I'm here, Alex, man. Booyakasha. Booyakasha. All right, guys, check Alex's channel if you haven't already. Yeah? Arsenal Alex is smash the like, subscribe to his channel, and drop a comment. Yeah, guys, he's always creating lots of quality content. He's got a couple of different little. He's an entrepreneur, guys. He's got another couple of different side projects on at the moment that he's been successful at. So he hasn't had much time to contribute to the YouTube. But this man is a die-hard gooner, guys, and Arsenal from through and through. Arsenal Alex, guys, says it all. So go check him out, yeah. And he's an honest to God nice guy, yeah? A nice guy. All right, let's see. Yeah. Just a second, guys. So, guys, one of the biggest games of the season, away at Chelsea. The team are coming very close here to where I'm living, guys. God bless Arsenal, guys. Massive game lies ahead. A really big challenge at the bridge. And we're going to have to be on it, guys. We could be weakened. It looks like Saka's not going to play. Trossard's not going to play. Saliba is also with doubt, guys, with a toe injury. If 3 of these boys aren't playing against Chelsea, we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble in that game, in my opinion. We could find ourselves in a lot of trouble in that game. I can see it really getting a bit out of hand there. They're a good team, Chelsea. They're a good team, no doubt. It's going to be a tricky one for us. Right, guys. So the league games today, starting at 12:30 today, guys. Liverpool hosting Everton. Not so long away, guys, to that game. Then Brentford hosting Burnley at 3. So the very first game, guys, is a 12:30 kickoff. Liverpool hosting everything. Then the 3 o'clock kickoffs: Brentford, Burnley, Bournemouth, Wolves, Nottingham Forest, Luton Town. That game might not go ahead yet, guys, because there's been torrential downpours because of the storm in Nottingham. So maybe that game might not go ahead. Man City, Brighton, Newcastle hosting Palace, Chelsea hosting Arsenal at 5:30, guys. Sheffield United hosting Man United at 8 p.m. Villa, West Ham tomorrow at 4:30, and then on Monday, Tottenham hosting Fulham. So a London derby on Monday, guys. West London against North London. So we'll see what goes on there. Yeah. The table, like I said, is currently Spurs at top. 8 games, 6 wins, 2 draws, no losses on 20 points. They won 4 of the last 5. Arsenal, exactly the same, except that goal difference is exactly the same. The points are exactly the same. The wins are exactly the same. The only real difference is that we actually we have scored 2 less and we have conceded 2 less. Goal difference is exactly the same at 10. So we'll see what's going on. But yeah, we have Chelsea. It's as simple as that, and we need to win. There can be no messing about them. We need to win this one. This is a big game for us. A big game for us. Two people watching, guys. Welcome along. Great to have you along, yeah? Let me know your prediction for the game, guys. Let's get that prediction up, yeah? I think 2-1 Arsenal. But I think we're going to have to play well, obviously. And we're going to have to turn up for the game. Otherwise, we get turned over. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Reportedly, Saka might not be playing. Trossard might not be playing. If that's the case, I don't know, man. It could be tricky, yeah? If Saka and Trossard don't play, Saliba, he's also reportedly injured, guys. It could be trouble, yeah. They're saying now that Reece James is actually going to be fit to play for Chelsea. He is their captain, of course. He's a great player. I don't know. It could be tricky. It could seriously be tricky. Just on my football bets, hope it comes. Hope it comes in for 2,500. You did you did an accumulator, was it? What bets did you actually do? You don't have to tell us the exact. You don't have to tell us exactly which bets you did. What did you do? Like an accumulator, was it, Anthony? You did like an accumulator. Like you picked you obviously bet on like 10 different games, right? That the results come. How much did you actually bet? Isak Kamara, hello, how are you, man? I hope you're keeping well. Smash those comments for me, guys. Keep the comments coming, guys. That's one of the most important things. Smash those comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, yeah? All right, a bit of interest picking up in the channel now, guys. It's almost 12 o'clock. I'm going to have to head off soon anyway, guys. Well, not straight away, but I'm working at 5, but I need to head off early because I don't know what traffic's going to be like. You know, the bridge. I'm living close to the Chelsea ground, guys, Stamford Bridge, so I need to kind of get through there. I need to come through that area, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully the traffic won't be too crazy around the bridge. You know what I mean? Get through easy enough. Get on my way to work. You know what I mean? We don't have any setbacks. But yeah, we're currently in second, guys. Joint on 20 points with Spurs. Chelsea are 11th. They're not been going so well, but to be honest, I don't know. We need to be careful against them, man. They might turn up in a performance against us. We can't take anything for granted. Arsenal Alex, guys, is very, very confident about the game. He's been texting me there. He thinks we're going to win 4-1. Quite confident, yeah. I mean, we haven't been scoring goals for fun recently, but he thinks we're going to win, guys, 4-1. Here's his channel. If you don't know his channel, guys, check out his channel, yeah, Arsenal Alex. Smash the like in his videos. And make sure you subscribe to his channel, guys. And if you subscribe to his channel, click on that notifications bell, yeah, that you get notified every time Alex uploads content, okay? Yes, accumulator. All right, how much did you bet by? £2.50, was it? You bet £2.50 and you might win 2,500. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. I'll say a prayer for you. Yeah? I hope it works out. Channel picking up a little bit now, guys. Getting a little bit of traction. A few people waking up. A few people getting themselves out of bed. But I hope you're ready for the match, guys. I've been up since 8 in the morning. So, I hope you're ready for the game, guys. Just listen to a bit of music as well, guys, as I'm at it. You know what I mean? Catching up on my fill of music. All right, let's see. Is there any team news yet? 4 people watching. Welcome along, guys. Hope you're keeping well. Right, guys, let's get into predictions. My prediction, I think we could win it 2-1. Arsenal, Alex thinks we're going to bury them 4-1. I'll be honest, that's very confident. If Saka and Trossard are both out, which could be the case, I don't know about. I wouldn't be Newcastle to draw, Man City, Luton, Bristol City, Middlesbrough, Swansea all to win. So you think Newcastle will beat Palace? I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think Newcastle will beat Palace. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that, man. Man City, Luton, Bristol City, Middlesbrough, Swansea all to win. Yeah, I hope the Luton game goes ahead, yeah, because they're not sure will it go ahead up in Nottingham because the rainfall in Nottingham has been extreme. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Just texting someone. Didn't mean to be ignoring you guys. Keep smashing the like anyway in the video, guys, and keep dropping those comments. Anthony, I don't know, but if you win, you gotta share it with me. If you win, Anthony, I want half. Okay, if you win, I want £50. I'm joking, but I hope you win, man. I hope you win. The accumulators are clever bets. They're clever bets. I hope you win. I'll say a prayer for you. You know what I mean? I'll be thinking of your bet, man. 31 views in the video so far, guys. You know what? Decent. I've been online a while now, but I had to put in a bit of time on my channel, guys. I've kind of neglected it over the last 2 or 3 days. I'll be busy working. Sun is shining outside, guys. Luckily, drying off the rain a bit. All right. So the games, guys. 12:30 kickoff. Not far away now, guys, at all. 35 minutes to kick off. It's Liverpool hosting Everton, guys. It's the Merseyside derby. People think that Everton have a chance. They've been playing good football, creating a lot of chances. I think Liverpool will win that one. I think Liverpool will beat them. At Anfield, Liverpool win. Brentford Burnley, guys, 3 p.m. kickoff. Brentford Burnley, Bournemouth Wolves, Notts Forest hosting Luton. Question mark over that game, guys. Is it going to go ahead? Because the weather the last couple of days up at Nottingham has been just an absolute disaster because of the storm. So it might not go ahead. The pitch is could be dangerous. I mean, someone could break the leg out there. Man City, Brighton, guys. Newcastle Palace at 5:30. Chelsea, Arsenal. That Man City one is going to be interesting. I'll be on the way to work when that's on now. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. People think Brighton are going to do something. We'll see. I think City will win that one. Something I never tell about it, Chad. They lost last time out against Arsenal. I think they're going to go out and win this one. Hell bent on it. You know, Guardiola's going to have him where they need to be. Pep's going to have him on it. Chelsea, Arsenal. I think 2-1 to Arsenal, maybe. Arsenal analysis is going to be 4-1 to us. I don't think we're going to blitz them. I don't think we're going to blitz them like that. Cheers, old school. I'll send the super chat if I win. All right, man. I'm praying, man. I'll be praying that you win, man. I get that super chat. But yeah, big up, man. Big up. There's a lot of games that need to come right for you, yeah. But I think Newcastle will beat West Ham. Man. They're excellent at home at the moment. I mean, Newcastle are, for me, Newcastle right now, people are going to laugh now when I say this. Guys, I couldn't care less. Newcastle, for me, at the moment, are the second best team in England, my opinion. I'm being serious, after Man City, of course. I think Newcastle are the second best team in England right now. I think they can beat anyone. Newcastle are, my opinion, second best team in the country, guys. Big up them, man. Big up Newcastle, man. I wonder what Kevin Keegan thinks about it. All right, guys. So if Anthony wins, he's going to drop a super chat for £1,000. I'm joking, of course. Big up, man. Big up. I hope that comes off. Yeah, the accumulator, man. Seriously. It's in the lap of the gods, man. Main thing is Arsenal win, by honestly, I couldn't. Once Arsenal win today, I don't mind about anything, man. But I think we're going to have our work cut out for us. I don't think people are quite in tune, maybe. They may be thinking Chelsea haven't been doing well, but we're not exactly setting the world on fire away from home, guys. And we're up against Chelsea. And if we don't have Saka and we don't have Trossard, and if Saliba is injured, ouch. That could be a painful experience today at the bridge. I've been serious. That could be a very long 90 minutes because they're not setting the world on fire, but away from home, we're a little bit suspect, in my opinion. They have quality players. They're a quality team. We could be in a bit of trouble there. We could be in a little bit of trouble there, yeah? Yeah, we'll have to see what's going on now. But I hope and pray that we can win this one. Hope and pray we can win this one. I saw that Claude. Now, do you remember Claude, guys? Arsenal fan, the Italian Arsenal fan living in London. He passed away a couple of years ago, guys. But I don't know. Did you see on the social media that his actual his remains were interred in Italy? Yeah? So All right, guys. So here's my funny story. Yeah, here's my funny story. So I was um I was at work maybe a week ago. I probably shouldn't say that. But anyway, I was working like a week ago, yeah, and I was by the bar. I work in a hotel, yeah, so I was by the bar. Now, guys, when I say I was in a mood, yeah, I'm telling you, boys, I was in a mood. So the Spurs fan came up right at the start of the shift, yeah, and I was ripping. He came up and I heard him standing at the bar, yeah. The guy was an absolute monster, guys. He was a rugby player, yeah, a beast. And he was there on business and he was talking to some of the fellas with him, man, dressed in a tuxedo, a suit, the whole lot. You know what I mean, he was going to some award ceremony. I heard him talking about Tottenham in a season ticket there. I turns around anyway, top my voice. There's three in the area. I turns around. Who's the Spurs fan? He said me. I said, I'm a gooner myself. And he's like, yeah, I kind of guessed that. I said, he said, you wouldn't have been saying that 6 months ago. You know, like 6 months ago, I wouldn't have been saying I was an Arsenal fan. Like as soon as we battled it in the league, he's talking about, yeah. When we lost the league, when City overtook us at the end of last season, 6 months ago, yeah. So May of this year, uh, he was saying, oh, well, you wouldn't have been saying you were an Arsenal fan 6 months ago, yeah. I just ignored that. Obviously, I was still saying I was an Arsenal fan 6 months ago, yeah. I wasn't hiding or in the closet or fucking anything like that. I turned around and I said, yeah, you've a nice new stadium out there, bye. I said, all you need now is a few trophies to go in it. Oh, right in there, guys. Right in underneath, right into the ribs, guys. A rabbit punch. You know what I mean? Ah, right in between the legs, guys. I got him. I got him at a cracker, yeah. TKO, guys. It was a TKO. And then, just for good measure, I repeated it. I said, yeah, yeah. Nice new stadium out there, boy. I said, you just need a few trophies out to go in it. He was just stony silence. Then his buddy was ordering another drink. And I don't think, and I said to his buddy, I don't think he's talking to me now. His buddy didn't say anything. Pure quiet. I was there. When I think about it now, yeah, when I actually walked away from the bar, yeah, I was looking at the guy, yeah, I could see him. Huge guy, yeah. I actually walked away from the bar. I went back into another part of the hotel. I actually thought to myself, did I actually just say that? It just happened by itself, yeah. I didn't plan it. That's exactly what happened. You couldn't rehearse it, guys. It wasn't planned. My natural instinct was to just hate the club, hate Spurs, and it's not nice to hate anyone. And then he was there. Oh, you wouldn't be saying that 6 months ago. Yeah, but like when we lost the league to City at the end of last season, is it? That's what he meant. Yeah, all Arsenal fans weren't saying that they were Arsenal fans. Yeah, but we were pretending we were supporting another team. Is it? That's what he meant. Yeah, but no, we were all still here. Arsenal fans were still there. What a crack about the nice new stadium by all he knows a few trophies to win it. Jesus, there's nothing out there. Like they got no trophies out there. They didn't won nothing since they moved out there. They haven't won nothing in bloody 30 years. Guys, they've only won the league twice in their whole career, yeah. I mean, in their whole history, Spurs have won the league twice. And the last time was the 60s. The dinosaurs are roaming the earth, and TV was in black and white. All right, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to a close. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you this stream. I wish I could bring you a watch along on the game, guys, but I have to go to work. But thank you to everybody for tuning in over the last 3 hours. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your comments, guys. It means a lot to me. Like I said, thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you to Arsenal Alex. Thank you to Anthony Herbert for all his comments. Thank you to Isa Kamara. Thank you to AFC Always. Big up yourself, man. Thank you to John Hand as well. Thank you to Scott Kirk. And thank you to my man, guys. A big supporter of my channel, the McManus. Big up yourself, McManus, man. Guys, if you haven't already, check out this man's channel, yeah. He has this channel on YouTube, the McManus Gaming, which of course is gaming, guys. He also has the McManus Scents, SCENTS, which is like perfumes and aftershaves for men. So if you want to check out that channel, yeah, he has 2 channels. All right, guys. He's a genuine down-to-work guy, a decent fella. So come out and support his channel. Big up to Scott, man. Big up the Football Fan View, man. Big up to Solomon, yeah, at Football Fan View. Thank you, Solomon, man. Big up to Solomon over in Nigeria, man. Big up, Solomon. Scott, big up. John Hand, you're always welcome on my channel, John, yeah. Anytime, man. You're always welcome, John, yeah. And best of luck to Arsenal today, guys. I'll be hoping and praying, guys. I have to pass Stamford Bridge later. I'm here in Southwest London, so I'm on my way to work later. I'll be passing Stamford Bridge. I'll be saying a prayer for the team, guys, because we need to turn and put in the performance. It's not going to be handed to us. They're not going to roll over, guys. We need to put in the performance. I hope and I pray that Saka's playing and that Trossard is playing. At least one of them is playing. And please, God, Saliba's in the defence. If he's in the defence, guys, I think we can at least get a point. But he's very good as well, pushing us forward into the attack. That's the kind of guy you need, all right? Listen, take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like this video for me. Sub to my channel if you haven't already. And big up yourselves, guys. Let's hope and pray that we win this one. Let's win this one for Claude. Let's do this for Claude Callegri, guys. Big up, Claude, man. Take care, guys. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.